This is Big Papa's podcast. So, number 001. Hey guys, my name is Pafode. I'm here to talk about my little experience with real estate over the past 5 years. Anyway, let's talk about real estate. If you think about it, life revolves around real estate. It doesn't matter what we do, where we live. We look around us, we see it all over the place. Thinking about that, now you can see everything we do have something to do with real estate. And in order to live life and build wealth, in my perspective, I believe that the easiest way and the reliable way to do it, especially if you live in the United States and other parts of the Western world, is through real estate. For example, in the US, if you never own a home as a first-time home buyer, you only have to come up with 3.5% down payment plus your closing cost to own a home. If you think about it, a home price of, let's say, $300,000 or $400,000, 3% of that or 3.5% of that, it's relatively affordable if you plan on it and try to save up and things like that. And looking back, what I can also say is that if you buying that home for the first time through a FHA, Federal Housing Authority, you can make that house either a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. And what that does is that it makes it that you, as the homeowner, can live on one side of the house while you rent out the other side to someone else whose monthly rent payment will cover some, or if not all or most, of your mortgage payment. And if you live in that house for a year and the value goes up, or the market is helping you or anything like that, you can refinance and get out of that conventional loan and go back to get out of that FHA loan and go to a conventional loan and get rid of what the PMI comes, private mortgage insurance, which comes with FHA. And after that, you don't have to stay there. You can move, go somewhere else, and do that FHA all over again. Based on my experience, I did that once. But the mistake that I made was that instead of a duplex, which is a 4-unit house, 3-unit house, or a 2-unit house, a duplex meaning 2 units, triplex 3, or fourplex 4, which you can get any of those with the FHA loan with only 3.5% down. But I didn't do that. My realtor then tried to push me to it, to say, why don't you look for a duplex or triplex? I'm like, nah, I just wanted a house. Not knowing what I know then, but what I know today, I would have done it differently. But can't dwell on the past, so the past is the past. And from there on, if you wanted to move, you can look for another house and do the FHA route again. Then the one that you used to live in now have a conventional loan. You can think about what you want to do with it. Either rent it out or sell it, which if you ask me, I would say rent it out and make some money or whatever the case is. But doing that either one at a time or however fast you can go, in the long run will build you wealth that you don't have to go to your 9 to 5 or everyday job or grind to make. So that's one of the little tips that you can do when you're trying to get started in real estate. And some people will go as far as just buying one house and rent it out a room or two to a friend or family member, or maybe somebody you don't know, depending on what you feel comfortable with. And some people will do that, and they will build it from there. And those aspects are called house hacking. And it's been out there. It's not my time. I heard it, and I think about it, and it's something that's true. You live in a room in your house and rent the other rooms to other people, or you live in one unit of a multi-unit house and you can rent it out to somebody else, and their payments may cover all your mortgage or some of it or most of it. But if you leave the house, hopefully if you rent out the second or the third or the fourth units out, it will cover more than just your mortgage payment, and you can go from there. Anyway, this is what my experience has been. And I'm not here giving financial advice or advice to people, but I'm just sharing what my experience is. Hopefully, someone else would learn from it. And then they will think about it and see, hey, you know what? This makes sense. Or I'm going to look into it further, or I'm going to give it a try. And I think anywhere you live, as long as you can afford a place, this is something you might consider doing. Because if you get it done, it works out for you, you continue. If it doesn't work out, you might sell the house and go back to being a renter, or shack up with somebody else, or however, whatever you want to do. And then from there, you can think about what else you want to do with life. But I think that's one aspect of building wealth in this country, because if you look at it and think about it, majority of wealthy people either own a bunch of places that they rent out to others. It may not just be a house, but could be like a business or whatever. Or they when they make money, they come and buy houses or real estate in general, and that helps them keep building their wealth more, and there's more benefits to real estate and houses than just money. If you think about it, if you live in the US, hey, there's more to it than just a place to live. But anyway, this is just a start. More to come. This is my YouTube channel. You can listen to the videos, subscribe, hit the like button, follow me, and then I'll be putting out more videos frequently about this topic of, real estate and other aspects of it. And then we'll get into more stuff, breaking down different aspects of real estate and the benefits, the drawbacks, and all the little stuff. And then, you can look at it, see if it's something for you that you might like to check it out, give it a try, dabble in it, or make it a full time. Anyway, my name is Pafode, and this is my channel, and it's called Big Papa's Real Estate. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.